week 3 of testing RealFit. Yeah, so I'm Robert. I'm building RealFit, and RealFit is for real fitness and virtual reality. It's a home exercise application that's meant to be able to guide you through varied full body workouts. And I'm using these weekly live streaming sessions just to review the current state of what I'm developing, to see the kind of usability issues that need work, and any bugs, and figuring out what to focus on next, and to give people a bit of a sense of how it's progressing. So yeah, let's go in this week. So this week we're trying out the underwater level that Pav's made. Oh, actually, I should switch so that you can see some of the things. Well, I don't know if you saw the submarine. I think you should be able to see that from the fixed camera. If I disable mixed reality just briefly, then I can look up. You've got a few fishies there. You've got some fishes there, and you can kind of see the moon. And yeah, so I won't look around too quickly because I know it's a bit jarring when I've turned off mixed reality. Alright, submarine ahead. So I'll put the fixed view back on. So the main new feature this week, apart from this new environment to try out, is that it should be tracking the exercise where I cycle on my back. My favourite exercise. Oh, and I forgot to introduce mysterious voice of the screen again. Esther's gonna be there to sort of
make comments, ask you questions when you're in the middle of a really difficult exercise.
Yeah.
That's generally my job.
I'll turn the mixed reality off again just quickly, just so you can see more of the menu, and you can see the fact that it's clearly not easy to interact with the menu in this environment. We'll have to figure out exactly where the UI is going to be, and then obviously adjust the environment so that so it makes sense. But yeah, we're on choose workout. Choose the 15-minute workout, the same one again. Okay, let's put the fixed camera back on. This still doesn't do anything. I don't know if that's going to change anytime soon. Oh, I'm just going to recenter the physical mat with the VR mat. It looks aligned from that camera, but not for me, so I'm just using the Oculus reset view. And I actually have like a nice icon there now, which you can't see, but I can. It's quite cool.
We'll trust you that it looks good.
It looks better than the default Unity icon. So that's. Oh, actually no, that's not really aligned. I didn't really do it. Yeah. I probably need a slightly better tool for actually being able to quickly match up the physical workout mat and the VR one. It's not that reliable to use the reset view, because if you're not looking perfectly forward, it doesn't exactly match up. Okay, let's start. So we've got the same. I think we saw all this UI before with the prompt for what's coming up. I didn't adjust it so that to get rid of the 40-second wait, so it's still now got a 40-second rest period at the very beginning, which is a little bit silly.
Well, you can see your waiting loudly as well.
It should be in sync now, because I haven't changed it. So past me, at least this week, will be in sync with me. And this is going to be past me from. Yeah, sorry.
No, you carry on. You got to get ready.
Oh.
No, but were you going to say that you got your PB?
Yeah, from the other day when we both tested it. What was that, on Monday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Saturday past me, and because it was tracking the cycling on the back, I got 126, I think, for my score. So I don't know if I'm going to beat that thing. It's not tracking my squats, is it?
You did have this trouble before.
I haven't investigated that, to be fair. So there's clearly a bug that is very reproducible. Yeah, that it didn't count a single squat. Ah.
Oh, that's curious actually. So past two looks still already. Oh, you're just getting in position.
He's getting ready. He's
keen
to get going.
So this is the one where you've introduced tracking this week, is it?
Yeah, should have.
No, hold on. This is push-ups. No, this is push-ups. So
no, push-ups always have the tracking.
This one after this.
Yeah, the one after. Yeah. Hopefully the stream has the beeps coming up. I can't hear those, but the stream should have them.
I think they make a really big difference. Like,
yeah.
Personally, when I tried it out, it was far easier to get into position and actually have a rest, rather than be looking up.
Yeah.
All the time.
I think it also needs a beep or something when you get to the end of the interval, so not just at the end of the rest period. Because right now, well, especially for the push-up, I suppose when you're not really, you can't see much except the floor in front of you. Oh, see, I have to crane my neck to actually look up, and yeah, it'd be good to have a sound for that. This one, the cycling on
this one, right? This is the new tracking.
Yeah, I wonder how clear some of the marking. There's some targets for you to be able to look at, and I guess they might be visible on the mixed reality camera, but I'm not totally sure. Guess we'll find out.
Are they the same?
The ones that are kind of above and to the right and left, they'll come up in this. Here we go, there.
Oh, you can see that. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I guess they get in the way of the submarine kind of goes. I'm such a good miss.
Oh. This is where you just fall over.
But there's a few issues with the current tracking. Like, I know how it works and it's pretty simple, but it's too sensitive to looking specifically at these circles. It doesn't need to be that specific. I forgot that I'm not supposed to talk during this talk.
I think when I tried this out with the tracking, it does make you work having a target, having those circles to look at.
Yeah.
But like you were saying, I think because you kind of know the trick, you could technically just lie down and move your head the right way.
Yeah, it's actually worse than that. I realised earlier today that you can just stand up and just go like this, looking
I'd
left.
like to have known that instead.
Yeah, so I need to at least make it verify that that your head is down roughly here. Yeah.
But then it's the classic thing, you're only cheating yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
you okay past me? Yeah. I wonder if I'm going to see myself way back at myself.
Past you's getting a good score right now, yeah.
Past me is...
past you wasn't like fantastic.
At least it counts the lunges, but yeah, there's something funny about the way the squats are counted. It didn't, but you didn't have a problem. It counted all your squats.
It didn't count my push-ups. I didn't do the push-ups. But I tried.
It's still going. So maybe it's not still. So it's not exactly in sync at the moment.
I think it is slightly out, yeah.
Where's that? I don't know why that is actually. Maybe. No, I'm not totally sure. Maybe he just went to the next. No, what?
Oh, what did you just do then?
Oh, he just put the controllers down. I thought he did a push-up.
Oh, right. Suddenly past you's become a completely different person.
Well, no, the thing is, his time is completely out. He's getting ready to do a push-up.
Push-ups, yeah. Which is the one after this, isn't it?
Maybe that's... maybe it's not using the recording from Saturday, but somehow it's using even what my personal best was from before that. which would be out of sync. I mean, because if it was some Saturday, it should be correctly timed. I guess we'll see at the very end, because I tried to sort of wave to myself at the end, and so if I don't do that in the recording, then I guess I'll know. Well, except if it's out of sync, I might not see that. Fishing.
Knee push-ups. Yeah, I see he's ahead of you by one sort of section.
Yeah.
I really do. I like this environment. I want to try.
Yeah.
I want to try this one for myself.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't? Have you not tried it? Yeah.
No, I think I'm trying to remember the first time I looked at this. I think you had. I think since then you've done quite a bit of work on the lighting or something. Because I think when I looked at it the first time, it seemed very dark.
Too dark. I mean, it's pretty dark, but I mean, maybe.
Also, I think because I was actually signing up from within the application.
Yeah.
I think I didn't choose because like you commented at the start of the stream, the menu's quite hard to see and interact with in this one.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, I think it's that probably made me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But no, I really like this.
Yeah, it's quite cool. I like the fishies and going around there and the submarine.
I quite like the potential for mystery of stuff coming out the dark.
Yeah, like a big ship or something like.
Well, you got the submarine.
Blue whale.
Yeah. Like every now and again, you could just have something different.
Yeah.
Like you think it's going to be the submarine?
It's quite fast, isn't it? The submarine. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite cool.
Yeah, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, because it's a bit surprising. It's like, wow, cool. Yeah.
I like it.
You can't see the time left, like the label underneath the time left in this with the, but then yeah, it's the same as not being able to see the menus. Did he? This past me is waving. I think he was.
He was done.
Oh no, I've just lost track of what my legs are doing.
This is actually, I mean, you know, I'm not the most coordinated person in the world. This exercise I find really hard just to coordinate my limbs. It's like, it is really good for your stomach muscles, but also it's just a test of, do you know where your arms and legs are? I don't think past you was finished actually. Seems to be doing very fast squats.
Well, on Saturday I was doing quite fast squats because I was trying to catch up with the points, wasn't I?
It's because you were trying to beat me and I still maintain you cheated.
Yeah, I didn't do the calf raises.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'd actually forgotten about that detail.
Well, I did do the calf raises for some of them, but I wasn't for some of them as well.
Sorry, I'm looking up past you.
Zooming along with those push-ups.
Yeah. Well, it's funny though, because past you just did a load of really quick push-ups, and now it's like
and
you
now
slowed down
it's too knackered. Like we did a couple, and then I was like, oh.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, it's quite with the black just cut off. Yeah, things could come out of the dark from anywhere.
Yeah, it would be quite fun to play with that. turn your music
Off or down?
up? No, I was going to turn it up for you while you were exercising. There we go. A little bit.
Yeah, we get to figure out how to properly integrate music.
Into the stream.
I think, well, not just for the way that the live streaming is done, but ideally you should be able to, well, play things like Spotify and
that would be really
your own kind of music, really. Or, or not have any music if you prefer. Yeah.
Yes, so now's your chance to do those push-ups. Speed push-ups. Are you thinking like you've got a space in the menu for plank challenge? You could have a push-up challenge.
Yeah, maybe a push-up challenge would be. Yeah, that would be good actually. Because that'd be easy to do right now because I don't have.
Easier to do?
Well, yeah, I already have the stuff for counting push-ups.
Oh, right.
But,
I thought you meant like physically.
Well, I don't know. I'm probably not very good at holding a plank so for very long, so it might be.
I think I stand more of a chance at a plank than push-ups. But yeah. I guess this would still work though if you did have like a bar, because I used to use sort of a fixed bar that kind of lifts your hands up a little bit off the floor, because it makes push-ups a bit easier. So while you're kind of learning to do it properly and not mess your back up, which was kind of my thing.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, the action, the tracking of the head would still work with that, wouldn't it? It doesn't really matter where you are in relation to the ground for a reason.
Yeah, you can. Like with measuring when you're doing the cycling and your back exercise, they should probably verify that you're not just standing up and doing something completely different. But otherwise, it can have a lot of tolerance.
It would be good to offer variation. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's really good. I think it's important to have something where you don't need any equipment.
Yeah.
But if you do happen to have something that makes it easier and safer for you to do a particular exercise, so in a kind of way that you can predict. Sorry, I always talk to you during.
No, I just was like.
At least I'm talking rather than getting you to talk.
Maybe it's partly because I don't have the audio while we're doing the live streaming, so I suppose I would have at least had the reminder from the beeps. But I guess because I wasn't exactly looking.
Maybe next week I'll tune into the live stream on my headphones and I'll beep at you.
Okay.
I'll stop being mystery voice. I'll start being voice of the beeps. I'll just beep.
Yeah.
Like Beaker in the Muppets.
I forgot why I interrupted you about now.
Oh, no, I was just saying about sort of standard ways of modifying exercise that's good for different people.
But and you've got equipment as well. Yeah.
Well, if you've got equipment, but also I'm just thinking about push-ups, that's what made me think of it. Like the way you can do wall push-ups as well to start with if you find doing it on the floor too tricky. I wonder if you could even incorporate that, but I guess that's a very different head motion.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it was specifically, if RealFit knew that you were doing wall push-ups, then I can't see that would be difficult to track, if it's known that that's what you're doing, because there's no reason why you can't, use the movement of your head to recognise, enough movement for those wall push-ups.
It's less dramatic, it's a similar movement to this in a way, isn't it? Like forward and back. Towards the thing.
Yeah, wall push-ups should be a good one to add, Yeah, it'd be good to get back round to the point where I record, a lot more mocap and start building up more of a library of different exercises. Oh, is that?
You're done.
I was like, it really needs to be a bit more exciting, and I didn't see you wave back at me. It needs to at least say finished, and again, if there was audio, it should be like, woo! or something.
Like, you could get the fish to do the whole Finding Nemo thing into finished.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on it too long, but.
Yeah, fishy fireworks or something.
Fishy fireworks. Do not explode the fish.
No.
But yeah, something like that would be good. Because you can have a different kind of end indicator on every
for different levels. Like launching
yeah.
rocket on the space one. Something with the fishes. They're going to do something. So let's have a quick look at my workout history.
You could, don't actually take this as a real suggestion, but I was just thinking, you know, when we were saying it's really dark and who knows what's out there.
Yeah.
At the end, you could just have it come on, and you're like in a little glass bubble being observed.
Yeah, like with the girl out of Finding Nemo, like tapping on the glass. Like, why are you sleeping? Yeah.
And I'm not sure that's a serious suggestion.
No, that sounds quite. That sounds really cool, actually. And like every now and then it would be like you'd be wondering what it is you're going to be inside because it could be different each time. Yeah.
Maybe that's only when you hit your PB.
Yeah.
Like, because you want it to be like different and surprising, like a cool thing to hit.
That would be quite funny, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have a think about something. Anyway, sorry, I'm interrupting what you're.
So I got a score of 120 this time. It did say that I got 22 squats, but I didn't notice. Is this today? Is this 7?
That is today.
Yeah. So I didn't see the counters for squats, but maybe it was counting them, but for some reason the actual counter wasn't showing.
Like it
or it wasn't when I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention fully and it was showing up sometimes, but
I mean, I might not have been paying attention either. We'll have to review the video.
Yeah,
I didn't really notice to track you either though.
But I didn't spot them. I didn't pay attention to So anyway, 120. That's a little bit below my PB. That was testing. 128. That was Saturday, was it? So,
that's been,
yeah, that's the only, So what was it? 36, 24, 16, 36.
I think maybe mine was 126.
Yeah. Cool. There's nothing new here to show. I'm working on some sort of view of some kind of chart view of your workouts at the moment, which there'll be an extra or basically a replacement option for this workout history, and instead of having this, this list view is not a very useful way of being able to see what you've done. Instead, that'll hopefully start showing you like a graph over the last weeks or month of different scores, and then you'll be able to hopefully select a particular day of interest and then have on the side another view hopefully of the details of particular workouts. But yeah, anyway, that's hopefully for maybe next week I'll have some progress with that. Put that back on. But yeah, okay, so guess we'll leave it there for now.
So how can we find out more?
Yeah, so if anyone wants to get in contact with me about this, then probably easy to message me on Twitter with @RealFitVR, or you can email me at robert@realfit.co. This video will go on YouTube afterwards. Need to figure out a way of signposting from the Twitch channel, I suppose.
We'll post a link on Twitter.
Yeah. We might have already done that.
Well, we did it for last week. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it would be good to get a permanent kind of post.
Okay. Thanks for tuning in and having a look, and hopefully see you next week.